Hello, my name is Elise and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a video on my October empties. I know it's the first week of November, but I definitely finished all of these things before November started. It's just with school and everything, like I've been holding on to this trash for a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. I have 2 Neutrogena wipes. I finished these off, so that's great. I have one packet, travel size packet of the Pacifica underarm deodorant wipes. This was 10 wipes in here. I definitely recommend these. I don't recommend you starting off your day with them, but like if you want to freshen up at the end of your day before you go out on a date or before you go to bed, perfect situation. Do not use them anywhere else on your body to freshen up, okay? Don't do it. I'm not saying I know from personal experience, but no, don't do it. They're irritating. Underarms only, okay? Next was this Olay Daily Moisture Body Wash. This was okay. I'm still on the hunt for a Curel dupe for my eczema. This ain't it. It's okay, but this ain't it. So, just throwing that out there. Next is this Village Naturals Therapy Aches and Pains Nighttime Relief. This was in a project pan, so I really had to get out of my collection before the 31st, which I did. And this is okay. I don't like how, I know it's like Epsom salt, but I didn't like how they didn't dissolve. They kind of just sat at the drain a little bit, and I didn't like that. So I don't know if Epsom salt is supposed to, you know, slowly, I don't know what is the purpose of it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I didn't like that. I felt like it was going to clog, it wasn't going to clog up my drain, but like I didn't like the idea of them not dissolving before going down the drain, if that makes sense. The next item is this Paris Amour body spray from Bath & Body Works. I had to get rid of this because I have so many sprays from them. I've gotten rid of 2 so far this past 2 months, and I have to say, like, I'm not a super fan of these scents. Like, they were gifted to me. I got them when I was young, peer pressure. So I'm being really conscious of what sprays I pick up from now on, and I'm just trying to get a lot of the mini ones. I have 2 mini ones in my collection left, and I'm just really trying to get them out before the end of the year. The next item is definitely a repurchase for me. This is the Ofra Makeup Fixer Spray. I love this. I got this in it's like a mystery bag from Ulta, and I think I just had to spend like $15 to get it, but I love this. They sell the larger size at Ulta, and it's $16, and the next time I go to Ulta for Black Friday, hopefully I can pick it up, or once I get rid of some of my setting sprays, because I have like one Milani, it's like Prime Prep and Set spray, and then I have 2 mini sprays from Ulta, like the matte and the dewy. So once I knock 1 or 2 of those out, then I'll go ahead and buy this again. But I really enjoyed this. I'm doing really well with getting out my mini sprays, because I had this, what is it called? I had the small size of the NYX matte spray, a small size of the NYX primer spray, and I feel like I had 1 other primer spray as well, but I've knocked them all out of my collection. The one I really hope to get out is this Revolution Pro Beauty Spray. This is going to be hopefully my goal for 2019, because I really just use it to like amp up my eyeshadows, because using on my face is not ideal. But anyway, back to our little empties party here. So then I have this bio oil. How would I say this? I don't think it worked. I don't think it had enough time for it to work. I think I've been using this for about 2 months consistently, and it's not for me. I felt like it was way too greasy. I wouldn't recommend this. I mean, some people may like the greasiness, but having to put this on in the morning, and then I'm going to admit, like, I didn't follow the directions. I was using it on my, my behind for stretch marks, and I was supposed to use it 2 times a day, and honestly, like, in the morning it would be greasy, then I'd put on my work clothes, and I didn't want to put it on again before going to sleep, and like sitting in it, I didn't want to do that. So I think I want to go for more of a cream, like something that will absorb into my skin, because the oil was it was not my friend. I'm just going to say that. The next item is this Smith & Vandiver Detox Therapy Bath Bombs. And there was nothing special about these. Like, they would fizz and then they would go away. I don't think any of my impurities or toxins were drawn out, but it did have a nice scent. And somebody gave these to me, so I don't think I would repurchase them. I'm not really a bath person anymore, so I wouldn't repurchase them, but somebody else who may like grapefruit or citrus may enjoy them. This is kind of sad. So this is Colourpop Seeker, and I'm going to try and be really careful with this because it's like coming out. So you see that? I hit pan on it, and like I hit pan right there, and then it started cracking and drying up. If you know anything about Colourpop mattes, they dry up super fast. They dry up faster than shimmers and the glitters and the metallics. So like they basically have, I probably had this one for a year and a half, and the more I was using it, like the worse it was getting. So I'm calling this done. Like I'm obviously like getting rid of it and throwing it away, but the difference is I'm not decluttering it because I feel like it's done. Like there's nothing else I can do with it. It doesn't show up any more pigment. It doesn't have any more use in it. Versus decluttering is like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't like it. You know what I mean? And I can't use this. So it's not like I don't like it. I did like it. It's just I can't use it anymore. So, and I think I got $5 use out of this. Like I use it so much, and I had it in a project, and it's not worth it anymore. So if you're thinking about getting Colourpop masks, just be wary that like the shelf life is truer for them. So like try to use them up. I have one mat in my collection right now from them, and I try to use it at least once a week to get some use out of it. The next things are some sponges. So I have 3 sponges I'm getting rid of. Both of these are Real Technique sponge. This is just a diamond one, and I got this one in like May. I want to say, yeah, I think I got it in May, after my anniversary. And this one, I don't know when I got this, so that's when you know it's time for it to go. And this one, somebody gave to me, I want to say in the beginning of the year, so I'm definitely just going to get rid of this one. I could wash them, but I feel like at this point at the beginning of the year, it's fine to start over. Plus, I just bought me some more sponges, so I'm just going to go ahead and move these out of my collection. I have one loose. I love finishing eyeshadow. This is like the first eyeshadow I finished. This is the Notoriously Morbid Coven, and I love their loose pigments, so I definitely recommend them. It was like a red shadow, and it took me like 5 or 6 uses to get rid of it. My computer is like lagging. I don't know what's going on. I have 2 mascaras here. I have the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, and I have the Benefit Rollerlash. I really like the Benefit Rollerlash. I feel like, yeah, it's like dried out. Like there's nothing coming off of this brush. But I enjoyed it because I like how it made my lashes look like, I don't know. It was like they weren't overly dramatic, but it was like you could still notice them. So I really like that. The Smashbox Full Exposure, I've just had this for a long time. It's not really, this one's a little dry, but I like the brush on this. And I'll show you guys the brush on the Rollerlash too. But I definitely plan to repurchase. See, I like the curvature of this. And having already curly lashes, I like how it coated my lashes. And I think people should be more cognizant or aware of like what kind of brush they get for their lashes. Because sometimes it won't work if it's not curved for your own personal lashes. I don't know if people think about that. I have this the Body Shop coconut hand cream. I don't need hand creams. I'm realizing that now. They kind of don't do anything for me. I'd rather have a body cream in a small container than have this, because I feel like this only really works on my hands and my feet. So it's too thick for the rest of my body. And I have 2 primers. So I have the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. I like this. I felt like I could wear it by itself, so I did enjoy that. And then I have this Dermasilk Flawless Erase the Appearance of Wrinkles in Seconds. This was okay. You could find this on Amazon. I wouldn't repurchase it because I feel like it made me a little greasy, but that could just be my skin type. And then I have this Briogeo Curl Charisma sample. I love Briogeo. It's Women of Color owned, I believe, and I don't know, I just love their products. I used to have the full size of this and the gel, and my hair loved that stuff. So definitely recommend that. I I'm going to go ahead and look into my journal because I know how much. Oh, I had 2 candles too. So I had this DW Home Woodsmoke Bourbon candle, and this was really good. My boyfriend picked that out. It made our house smell like gender neutral. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it was sweet, but it was also like rich mahogany type smell, you know. And then I had this white pumpkin and vanilla, also from DW Naturals. Yeah, I like the smell of this. Coconut wax blend. I don't think I've ever tried a coconut wax blend. This did go faster, I think, than my soy blends, but I still loved it. So it was good. So the total for this month, without the candles, so I don't count candles, is $129. And my previous yearly total was $952.36. And with this month, I reached my goal of $1,000. So I'm currently at $1,000, $1,081.36. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It was kind of awesome meeting my goal before my birthday of $1,000. Now my next goal is going to try and hit like $1,200, especially with, I think everything's going to start slowing down after now. But yeah, if you have any questions, sorry about the lagging. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Feel free to drop them below. Leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe, and have a good rest of your week. Happy first full week of November, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.